Eric Muathe with Muathe.com with another Rethink video. We are going to be taking a look at 3 examples of stocks that should be studied in terms of how to time mega movers in the market. We begin by taking a look at FOLD, which, as you can see today, is up almost 38% 1 day's action. And so how do you narrow down, and how do you even have an opportunity of owning such an instrument? So let's go back to the weekly, and what we see here on the weekly is the stock had come here, made a high on the weekly just under $9, settled down for a couple of weeks. And if you are watching this stock, and if you are watching biotech stocks, which are hot at the moment, you would have set an alert at the prior weekly closing high just under $9. Once the stock moves above that, you assume it is on its way to higher prices, so you buy it at that point. Now I'll take you to the monthly chart that I used to highlight this for subscribers. So this was a buy for Muathe.com subscribers. I'll call it about a couple of weeks ago, when it moved above this previous monthly closing high of about $8. So I sent out the alert. My thinking at the time was, and I did discuss this with subscribers, the stock would have a chance of breaking out to 3-year highs, which is one of our minimum requirements, and this is why it's blasting today, moving its monthly RSI above to 3-year highs, and also above 69.10 is exactly what we've been looking for. Also, we see that at least, if not both of the MACDs, were already trading at 3-year highs. So here, and also the other MACD was already trading at 3-year highs. So the minimum requirement had already been met. So it's no surprise the stock is doing well this month, up about 48% as of right now. Can you take profits here? Sure, why not? If you take a look at the other idea, which is also doing well, stock has had a fantastic run. If you go back to the middle of last year, 2014, trading at $20, now trading at $125. A very great moving instrument. Let's go back to the monthly. I'll show you where I sent an alert to subscribers. So when the stock was attempting to break out here just under 40 and close to $40, somewhere here, let's call it 41, I sent out an alert to subscribers that the stock was looking great. And since then it's jumped from, let's call it lower 40s to the current price here at about 125, 126. Why was the stock looking great when I sent the alert to subscribers in December of last year, somewhere here? The reason is very simple. The stock had a chance of moving its monthly RSI to 3-year highs, all-time highs. It also had a future opportunity of jumping its monthly RSI above 69.10. So this is where you need to put your emphasis when you're looking for stocks. Stocks moving to 3-year highs, potential for the RSI on the monthly to jump above 69.10. And we can also see here that the MACD was also poised to blast to new highs at that particular point. So everything was met. RSI at 3-year highs, MACDs at 3-year highs. Great moving setup. Since then the stock is doing good. And you can also see that I sent another alert recently when the stock jumped above this level here just under 104. Another alert was sent out to subscribers when it jumped here after it had rested for a couple of weeks during this period. So multiple entries there on the weekly. Can you get out of the stock around here? Definitely. Why? Because it's a good gain almost in 3 straight weeks since the most recent breakout right here. And also, if you consider the previous breakout on the weekly here, this entry, if you bought this position, definitely taking profits here makes a lot of sense. Let me show you one more that we totally missed, since nobody can own all of them. But I want to show you that the stock itself does not disappoint in terms of minimum requirements, and it is for this instrument here, ESPR. As you can see, this month alone up 57%. If you take the move off the lows of 2014, the stock has moved from about $13 all the way to the current price here of $120. Should you be taking profits? Absolutely. Absolutely. Why? Because this is the biggest weekly point gain ever. In fact, if you go back to 2 weeks ago, it's the biggest continuous 2-week gain in terms of price since the stock started trading sometime in 2013. So to take profits here would make all the sense in the world. Let's go back to the monthly to see what it looked like before it started moving. You can see here it jumps to all-time highs. It also moves its RSI above 69.10. You can also see that it coincides with either this breakout to all-time monthly price highs. You can use that as an entrance, or you could have used the previous monthly closing high here as your early entry signal. Both of them are valid depending on where you see the stock. So entry there at about, let's call it mid-teens, and since then you can see it's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight up months. To take profits here is absolutely essential due to this hyperbolic move. I would be remiss if I don't mention the biotech index, because this is the backdrop for why these stocks are moving. You can see that the biotech index itself jumped here to 69.10 sometime in 2013. Since then, it has held its monthly RSI above 69.10, which might, in my opinion, explain this great move. So the stocks mentioned in this video are moving not because they are absolutely fantastic. No, it's because the sector is hot and money is rolling into that sector. That's the reason. So always figure out what sectors are doing well and then find the breakouts that give you the RSI minimum requirement of 3-year highs and the RSI. Potentially you'd like it to move above 69.10 during the process or at some point, and also you want the MACDs to also give you a move to 3-year highs. So that's the minimum requirement for stocks that are poised to do well in any market situation. Eric Muathe wishing you good luck, peace and blessings. I am out.